Hello friends, welcome to our kitchen, and today I'm making Pav Bhaji. Pav is like bun or bread, like sweet rolls, and bhaji is vegetable which is eaten with these rolls. So for making bhaji, I'm taking these vegetables and we have to boil them. This is zucchini. These are 5 zucchinis I've taken. So I'm using only 3 vegetables. You can use others also, like green beans or any type of gourd you can use. But I mostly like these vegetables, so I'm using them. So this is zucchini, these 5 zucchinis, then half of cauliflower. It was a medium size cauliflower, and 1 potato. Potato I've taken because just to make little gravy little thick. So these 3 vegetables I boil. First I'll boil these 3 vegetables in a pressure cooker. We'll give around 3 to 4 whistles so that it is easily I can mash them. And while boiling, although these vegetables will lose their water also, but we can add little bit of water so that they does not burn. So we'll add around half cup of water, or 1 cup we can add, and then we'll add these vegetables to the pressure cooker. So I've put all the 3 vegetables, zucchini, cauliflower and potato, in a pressure cooker, and we don't have to add any of the spices at this point. You just have to give them, boil them, and for I think 3 to 4 whistles, and after that we'll mash them. Till our vegetables are getting boiled, we'll make a masala for the bhaji. For this, the one tip we have to use it, that we'll be using butter instead of vegetable oil or ghee. So butter gave a very unique taste to this bhaji, and preferably please use butter for this. So I'll be using around 4 tablespoons of butter. Till the butter is melting, we'll add around 1.5 cup of chopped onions, finely chopped onions. And we have to saute them on a low medium flame till they are little golden brown. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes till they become little translucent and little golden. It's almost 5 minutes of cooking and it is still not cooked fully. At this point we'll add around 1 finely chopped capsicum. It is optional to add it, but it gives a very good taste. If you like, you can add, otherwise you can skip it also. Now we have to cook this for another 5 minutes, and it will start, the butter will start getting extracted from this thing, this masala. We have to cook for another 5 minutes. It has been another 5 minutes of cooking now, and you can see the onions and capsicum have started leaving butter. So maybe another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can add tomatoes to it. We can cover it for another 2 to 3 minutes and let it cook. Onions and capsicum are almost done now. I think it's a little overcooked. Adding 1 bowl of, these are 2 big tomatoes, so you can chop, finely chop, or you can grind them up. vegetables are also boiling. Almost, they are almost done. I think 3 whistles. Another 1 or 2 whistles, then I'll switch off the burner. After adding tomatoes at this point, I am adding 1 tablespoon of Pav Bhaji masala. And I am adding 1.5 tablespoon. So it is little spicy, so you have to be very careful. And we are not adding turmeric to it, so I am adding 1/2 a tablespoon of Kashmiri mirch for the color. It is not spicy, it only adds the color to a dish. And I can see they got a very good color. Until now we have not added salt to it. So at this point we can add salt, and you can add the salt as per your taste. I think our vegetables are boiled. I'll switch off the burner. At this point I have added 2 teaspoons of salt. It's better to add less. You can add salt later also, because in our vegetables, boiled vegetables also, there is no salt. So you can taste and add it later, but it's better to add slowly rather than adding it one at a time. You cannot reduce salt later, so definitely we can add it. So this have to cook for 5 minutes, so that tomatoes are nicely cooked, and then we'll add little water to it. First we'll leave it to cook for 5 minutes on slow flame. I'm cooking very slow flame. Pav Bhaji masala I have added is a homemade masala, and you can find a link for this also in my channel. It has many spices, many masalas, many whole masalas basically, which we have grinded into it. So you can add even add masala, Pav Bhaji masala you can buy from market also, but what I am using it is homemade masala. You can see our vegetables are boiled up very nicely, and you have to mash it like this so that all of it gets mashed properly. In these vegetables we have not added anything, not even salt. So we'll add it later, and we'll add it to masala. You don't have to do much in this, because these vegetables are nicely cooked, and they'll get mashed when we add it in masala also, because we'll cook it over there also. So here our masala is already done nicely. You can see it has left the oil or butter. You can see it's greasy. So tomatoes are done nicely. Now we'll add this boiled vegetables in this. And we'll boil them in medium flame. At this point we'll add some salt. You're not adding much of the salt, because we'll taste it later, and then again if you want to add, you can add. Now our vegetable is almost done, but we have to boil it for another 15 minutes on medium flame. At this point I'm adding a little bit water to it, because it will boil and become thick in 15 minutes. So we'll leave it for boil, and we can see it is mashed nicely. You don't have to use anything else for mashing, because we are not using hard vegetables in it, like carrot or beans. They are a little hard to mash. You can see how what a beautiful color we have got. This point you can check the salt also. If you want to add more, you can add more. For me, I think it's perfect, so I leave it for boil. It will boil for some time, and then we'll garnish it and serve it with pav. Our bhaji is almost done. Now we'll add coriander for the garnish. And if you want, you can add little butter at this point also, but that's optional. You can see the consistency. It's not very flowy. It's not very thick also. We can serve bhaji with pav and little bit lemon on it, even salad and some chutney, and it tastes awesome. So friends, please try and give your feedback. Thank you.